I set a goal to make $10,000 a month from poker and content creation. In December, I failed. But here's the thing. It's January 31st, and I've made a little over 9.4K. I have less than 24 hours, but I'm not giving up. Which means I'm going to the casino tonight. I'm either gonna win the last 600 or lose $2,000. Only time will tell. The Garden's 5-5-10. Since it's the final 24 hours of this challenge, I'm gonna show you every hand I get dealt. Warning, you're gonna see a lot of folds. Also, you're gonna see a lot of bomb pots. Every new player, new dealer, or new setup, there's a bomb pot. So I'm the new player, bomb pot, I miss, I fold. Next hand, another bomb pot, another miss, another fold. Then 8-9 off on the button, someone raises, I fold. I fold. I fold. Now, Ace-9 off in the low jack, another bomb pot, flop comes Jack-5 deuce rainbow. You might be thinking, I'm gonna fold. No, no, no. I check, and it checks through. Turn comes a 9. Okay, now I got a pair. Under the gun +2 bets $35. It's a teeny tiny bet. I doubt this is strong at all. He could have a 9, a draw, a pocket pair. I could call, but I don't want to invite a lot of other people in, and I think there's a good chance I have the best hand right now. I raise to $150. Unfortunately, the button calls. Under the gun +2 calls. I'm not so sure anymore. River is a 4 +2 checks. I just check. Button checks. Under the gun +2 flips over. Jack-10. Ugh. And that wins. Jack-deuce. Fold. 6-deuce. It's suited. I'm in the straddle. But someone raises and I fold. But then Queen-9 in the big blind. Small blind limps. I limp. Straddle checks. And we're 3 ways to a flop of Ace-4-8. We all check. Turn is a queen. Also bringing in the flush. We all check again. River, another queen. Now I bet a massive $10. Everyone's scared. Everyone folds. First win of the day, baby. But then we fold again. But oh, and the same hand again. Boom. And then we fold up. Fold. And then someone raises and we fold. And then we pick up a really good hand. Queen-10 of hearts. And you think I'm not gonna fold. But then this guy raises. And then this guy 3-bets and we fold. And then 4-6 in the small blind. We fold. But then we get 4-5 of hearts on the button. The cutoff opens to $25. It's cheap. We have a suited connector. We're on the button. Let's see if we can smash a flop. I make the call. Straddle calls. Flop comes king, queen, 7. No hearts. Opposite of smash it. We have 0 smash. Cutoff sneezes and I fold. 10-7 in the cutoff. I fold. Then there's a new player. Bomb pot. I'm in the low jack with Jack-4. Flop comes 4-6-8. I have bottom pair. Probably not good in a bomb pot. I check. Action checks through. Turn is another 8. Under the gun +2 bets $20. I don't know what these people are doing with these tiny bets. Last time I tried raising with Ace-9, remember? That didn't work. So this time I could just fold, but I call. I'm still ahead of flush draws. Button calls as well. River is an offsuit 3. I'm beating missed draws. Under the gun +2 checks. Good. I check. Come on, button, just check back. But he doesn't. He bets $80. And then under the gun +2 raises to 240 and I fold. And then we're back to folding again. This is my life. Then we switch seats and get into a bomb pot. We miss the flop and we have to fold again. Then another bomb pot, we miss again. Now we're back to folding all of these trash hands. All right, shut up. We got a hand, King-10 in the low jack. There's a $20 straddle. I open to $60 and everyone folds. But then we get another one, pocket queens, ding, 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 under the gun, I make it $35. The button calls, the straddle, one of the aggressive guys on the table I've been trying to target, raises to $210. And this is it, you guys. This is it. This is my chance. I'm all in for $740. Folds back to our nemesis. He makes the call. We're off to a run out. Ace right away. No, guys, not like this. Come on. Turn queen. Turn queen. No, river. No, come on. I turn over my cards and he mucks. He mucks! We're within $200 of the goal. We got this, guys, but still have to fold the trash. King deuce in the straddle, fold. Deuce 4 in the big blind, fold. 5-8 in the small blind, fold. And then king queen on the button. There's a $20 straddle and the hijack opens to $65. Usually, I would take this opportunity to 3-bet. However, this particular player, super passive. I saw him limp with ace queen, pocket nines, ace jack suited. So what is he raising with? It's gotta be huge. This is extremely exploitative, but I fold. And everyone else folds and he shows ace king. Moving on, we got the triple fold special. Fold, fold, fold. Then we pick up 3-5 offsuit under the gun +2. Would be a fold, but this is a bomb pot and the flop comes 3-4-6. We have a pair, an open-ended straight draw, a backdoor straight flush draw. I'm betting. I bet $75. Hopefully you can just take it down right now, but no. Low jack calls, cutoff calls, button calls, under the gun +1 calls. Guys, I don't think we're gonna be stealing this pot. We need a hit, a deuce, a 7, a 3, 10 on the turn. I give up, I check, everyone else checks. River one more time? Nope. 9, I check again. It checks all the way to the button who bets $175. Under the gun +1 calls, I fold. Button shows ace 4 offsuit for a pair of 4s. Even crazier, the under the gun +1 wins with 8-9 offsuit. I have no idea what they were doing in this bomb pot, but GG. Yesterday, I went and folded all my hands away. Even this one 'cause of old man coffee. He raised real big and scared me. Why'd I call with queen high? I don't know, I couldn't say. Then more folds and missed bomb pots I folded yesterday. A couple pros came to the table, so I had to switch, and here we are as the new player on a new table. Bomb pot, I have jack 10 in the hijack. Flop comes jack 4-5 rainbow. Action folds to me, I have top pair. I bet $75 and a player from early position calls. Turn is a 7. After he checks, I continue betting for $200, charging weaker jacks, pair plus straight draws, and he calls again. River is a 2. He checks, I just check back. He shows 6-7 and I take it down. Now I know what you're thinking. I hit my 10K goal. Well, actually I didn't. I forgot to factor in rake and tips to dealer and such. So at this point, I remember I was still around $100 away. Let's keep trucking. All right, so in reviewing this, I was gonna show you guys every hand I got dealt, but now I just encountered a 40 hand section where I basically folded every single hand, minus 2 hands that were tiny, insignificant pots. So we're skipping through all that, gonna pop back up, king, queen of diamonds on the small blind. I moved seats to get in position of action players. The low jack opens to $35. Here we go. I 3-bet to $140. Folds back to the low jack. He 4-bets to $460. And king, queen suited is a very pretty hand, but I have to let it go. Okay, so only significant hands from here on out. Otherwise, it's gonna take me forever to edit. It's already taken me a long time. Anyway, ace jack on the big blind. The low jack limps. The button raises to $55. I'm going for the 3-bet. I make it $200. Hoping for a fold, but the button calls and the flop comes deuce 10-5 rainbow. That sucks. I have nothing, but I could have a lot of super strong hands. I only have $380 left. It's less than a pot-sized bet. I have one move and one move only. I'm all in. Fold, fold, fold. And he folds! He said he had ace jack, so same hand. Let's go. I'm less than $200 away from my goal now and pick up 6-7 of clubs on the button. There's a $20 straddle, the cutoff limps. I raise it up to $80. Straddle calls, the $20 straddle calls. 3 ways to the flop, 8 of clubs, 9 of clubs, jack of hearts. I have an open-ended straight flush draw. Action checks to me, I bet $200. Chunky bet, if I take this down now, I've officially made over $10,000 this month. Fold, fold, fold. No, straddle calls. Okay, turn 4 of hearts. Not what I'm looking for. I want this to go check, check, and see a river, but he has other plans. He leads out and goes all in for my remaining $450. I have a straight flush draw. There's a lot of money in this pot, but his line looks so strong to me. I don't even know if my straight outs are clean, so I just let it go. After that last one, I'm like 500 away from my goal, but I'm not giving up hope yet. I pick up ace 3 of hearts in the cutoff. Hijack limps, I raise to $45. Well, button calls, small blind calls, big blind calls, hijack calls, 5 ways to a flop of jack 8-4, all hearts. Come on, I flopped the flush. This is it. This is it. If I play my cards right, it could be the end of the challenge. I'm thinking about how much I should bet, but before it gets to me, the hijack bets $60. It's a really small bet, and although I'd like to get more money in this pot, raising would probably look way too strong. My hand can really only be beat if the board pairs, so I just call. Everyone else folds, turn comes a king. My opponent keeps barreling, this time $140. Again, I'm thinking, do I raise? Well, a big thing of note is that I'm in position, meaning my opponent has to act first. If I just call, I give him the opportunity to keep betting the river with his value or with his bluffs. And if he doesn't, I'll still have the opportunity to put more money in. I just call. River a 10. Come on, man. You can do it. All in. Go all in. All in.
Oh.
Yes! I snap call. He flips over king jack, and just like that, we did it! Oh, we also stayed for another 30 minutes out of courtesy, but just like that, we hit our goal. Oh, thank you guys. Thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you guys for being here through the journey, and I will see you in the next one.